we've made it to Split. We're just wandering around for the afternoon until 3 o'clock. I have a Teams call at 3 that I have to jump on, but then we'll keep exploring. But we've just sort of wandered through sort of the market area, and we've come into this like old building, and there's all these like handmade stalls and pictures and drawings and different bits of art that you can buy, which is really lovely. I think if we go back up there, we might end up back at that market where we just were. Maybe? Have we just done a loop? Yeah, but it's very cool. We got a smoothie. And yeah, just exploring. So we booked a tour to head out to Hvar and everything today, but it got cancelled last night, so we've just come out to collect our refund, which is a bit disappointing. We don't know why it got cancelled. We're thinking it's probably because, hello, no, oh good, thank you. Trying to sell me some cheese. They're very lovely here. Oh, you can smell the cheese. Wowee, that's on the nose. So I don't know why they cancelled it, but they have. But we'll see how we go with time. We started watching the Queen's funeral, but it started, the broadcast with BBC started on YouTube at 9 o'clock this morning, but the actual service, the actual proceedings doesn't start till midday. So we're coming out and exploring first in the morning. We'll go back, we'll watch it. Depending on how long it takes, we'll come out again this afternoon. We might get out to an island, but we're not sure, depending on how long it takes. So we're just wandering through the market now, just enjoying the sights.
It smells amazing.
Oh yeah, the different meats and everything. Dried fruit, honey, different sort of schlivovitz, schnapps, clothes. It's a very cool little market. And then there's also, what was it? Did we find out what it was? It was like a palace ruins. The palace ruins here, and we can walk through. We walked through yesterday. We just sort of stumbled upon it, but it's very, very cool. We're now on the bus to Zagreb. I forgot to vlog. What did we do yesterday? Oh, that's right. We were going to go on the boat tour and it got cancelled.
To the market?
We went to the market and explored. Took some cute photos of some old store holders, which is very cute. And then sort of chilled out for the afternoon, and then massive rain happened, which we were like, okay, maybe that is why they cancelled the tour. And then yeah, we pretty much just chilled out for the afternoon. We watched the Queen's funeral, and then went and had some lunch, and then came back, and then by that time she was at, where was it? Windsor, and then we watched the rest of it. And then got up early today. We're currently, just got on the bus on the way to Zagreb. And it's packed again, like the other one was. And it's a 5-hour journey today, which will be fun. So hopefully it goes kind of quickly, and that the roads are not too windy. Because the first leg of the last journey was very windy. But yeah, no, Split's been lovely. It's a very pretty town, although it smells like sulphur. Because apparently they've got sulphur pools and sulphur ponds, and it just comes up through the drains. Like it was coming up into the bathroom, and it was horrible. But it is what it is. So they've got natural springs here, and it's very, when you get close to the water is when you can smell it really. Which was a nice surprise, but other than that, it's been lovely. And yeah, can't wait to get to Zagreb, Then the next stop is Slovenia, and we sort of worked out what we plan to do maybe when we get to Slovenia, and we think we're going to hire a car and travel around with a car. So that's going to be a fun learning experience, driving on the opposite side of the road. As long as it's not a manual car, because neither of us can drive manual. Yeah, we're going to book an auto car, but I think it should be a bit of fun. We've made it to Zagreb. We just had lunch. It's like a new shopping mall that's just down from where we're staying. So we dumped our bags, checked in, dumped our bags, went to the pharmacy to get some ointment for my bites, because I have them so bad all over my arms. I don't know if you can see them. And my leg, my right leg, I think we counted last night, there's about 31 bites on my right leg. So I'll show you that later. Because I've just been attacked by something. They're not mozzies. They're like fleas or midges or no-see-ums is what they've said on Google. Anyway, they're really, really itchy. So I got some cream for them, which has helped. And then, yeah, we went to this new mall, and there was like this Asian place. We're like, we really want some like stir fry or veggies or noodles, and they had it and they delivered, and it was delicious. I turned it off accidentally. So now we're just exploring Zagreb. We're just sort of walking around, and a crossover at some point. But yeah, we're here and this is what we're doing. We have made it to Rastoke. Sorry, my camera was saying different things. And now Rastoke is like a little town near Plitvice lakes, but it's called Mini Plitvce, and it's because it's got heaps of little waterfalls, and these houses are built on top of them, and it's just stunning. And it's a big milling town. Where they grow a lot of corn in the area, and they use the water to run underneath the houses to run the mills, which is really quite cool. So we're just walking along and enjoying this. We've got about a half an hour stop before we head to Plitvce Lakes, and then we're there for the day. It's getting very chilly, which is I'm enjoying. Caitlin doesn't enjoy the cold as much, but I'm loving it. It is a bit cloudy today. The clouds are quite dark, but it's just such a gorgeous little building. And so underneath the house there's a section here, I don't know if you can really see it, where the water's running through, and then in underneath here is where they have the little millstones to mill the corn to make the flour, which is really cool. So yeah, we're enjoying that for now, and then we'll head to Plitvce Lakes. But this is a very cool little stop that we've had thrown in. So we made it to Plitvce Lakes.
Hello.
Before, he was using his phone. while driving, which is not a common thing in Australia anymore.
Stressing me out.
So there's a few things that we've found are common practice here in Croatia that aren't at home, which includes smoking inside. That's been a massive one. Smoking inside. It's cold. Caitlin's a bit chilly. The clouds are very dark behind us. It's, yeah, very quite dark, but it is very fresh. My bites. So now we're heading into the park and we're going to go for an explore, and our tickets include a couple of little boat trips and a train trip, which is fun. So we're going to explore the upper lakes and the lower lakes. Oh, bug just flew up my nose. But it's already so pretty. It's such a pretty area. Just very fresh. Yes, very. So we're currently on a boat across one of the larger lakes, the upper lakes, and it's really lovely. It rained just before, but then we managed to miss the rain. We were sitting having lunch and we ate lots of lunch. They had like hot dog, which was like a skinny kronski in a roll, and we managed to both eat 2 of those and some chips. I also had a muffin.
Just for reference, we haven't eaten yet. It's like 3:30 now.
Yeah, so we were starving. But yeah, we're now currently catching the boat across, and they're all electric boats, which is very fun. There's 8 of them that do the ferry along. It's like a 20-30 minute ride along one of the big lakes here, and it's included in your ticket, which is cool. But they're all electric, and they've been electric since the 70s.
1972.
Yeah, which is really fun. There's a dog on the boat. The water here is just so clear and like blue, and when the sun is shining up on the right angle, it's just like this glowing kind of blue, and it's so pretty and so clear. When the wind's not blowing on the water, it's like, it's ripply at the moment because it's a bit windy, but when it's like still, you can just like see to the bottom, and it's so pretty. Like, pretty, beautiful, pretty. It's pretty, beautiful and pretty. So yeah, it's been lovely so far, and we're getting across to the other side. We do a bit more of a hike and we see the popular part. So we've seen the big waterfall, and then we go to the next most popular part, which is where there's a lot of little waterfalls and I think maybe 6 little lakes or something like that. But it's kind of the iconic picture you see of the lakes here, which is exciting. So we're heading to that next, and then we get another little boat and then a train ride as well. So yeah, for I think it was like €39 was the entry fee. We're currently on a tour as well, which is great. There's only 5 of us on the tour, so our guys have been super helpful in giving us heaps of different info. So it's been lovely, and would highly recommend coming out here because it's totally been worth it. We're sort of undenied because it's kind of out of the way, but it's been totally worth it. So yeah. These are the bites. This one looks really bad on the camera.
It looks really bad
in person. They're a lot darker and redder and almost rashy from what they were yesterday, but they were so itchy, and I've tried not to itch them, and I've had a cream on, but literally, don't want to go too far up, but I have a massive one on the inside of my thigh. That was about 7 tiny little bites that then went to big itchy lumps and are now like a bruised. So that's just one leg. Got a couple on my ankle.
Them and see if they grow.
Oh, they've grown. They've grown. They're on my arm, and on my arm. But yes, I got given anti-itch stuff from the pharmacy. That has helped. So, and I'm trying really hard not to scratch them, but oh my god, they've been the itchiest thing. They're like a mozzie bite on steroids. Based on Google, they're chigger bites. Chigger. I don't know, some little bug that bites into you and then injects its saliva and then it gets infected. You can't get diseases from them, which is a win, if it is a chigger bite. If it's not, we'll find out. Yeah, but my right leg has been absolutely attacked. I've also got some on the side of my boob and on my bottom, which has been delightful. But yeah, they've literally eaten me alive. Caitlin, on the other hand, maybe one bite on her leg. If that. But yeah, it does look a lot worse, but it feels a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday was peak time. But I thought I would document that because it's been entertaining.